Hey, what's happening, everybody? Zach here. Welcome back to the channel. It's time for another update on Shiryo Inu. This is one that I am invested in. It is one that is super interesting in the NFT card gaming space. And this space, the entire NFT space, is just absolutely insane, right? You've got so many little pockets, right? Whether it's esports, sports gambling, and now NFT card games and actual virtual reality games and the metaverse, the list goes on. But Shiryu is in a nice little position, a nice little niche, I should say, with the card game industry, which, people forget how popular card games actually are. Well, if everything's going into the digital realm, we're going to need digital card games. And that's exactly where Shiryu Inu is situated. In terms of the price action, you can see we've been trading sideways now for about the last week or so. Nice consolidation phase, trading sideways. Had the big pop in the price here at the beginning of November. And since then have just found some nice support here and had a nice little pop up here yesterday. Got back up into the 11 range, looks like, and coming back down, finding some support and bouncing off that right now. Down a little bit right now, about 16%. But it's, big swings when you're just this low of a market cap. It's also 44% down from its all-time high. But again, this is one that is so brand new that pretty bullish on moving forward. And I really like this. Wait do you see this? This is the Security Assessment Shiryu Inu audit from November 12th. Now, this isn't the official audit, but this is the preliminary audit from Certik stating they are 100% safe. Okay. This is a 23-page document going through that. They have also basically said that the official audit will be coming soon. That is looking good as well, but this is the preliminary audit. Then you can see here some of the things that were addressed. A couple major concerns were immediately addressed and resolved. A couple minor things that were acknowledged. So this is great to see. Now let me pull this up and I can show you what this looks like on the web here. Actually, before we get there, look at number of holders. This is something interesting. Over 24,000 holders already of Shiryu. That's up 2.3% today. Over almost 25,000 holders in a very short amount of time. Okay, here's what it looks like on Dex Tools. You can see that consolidation. That's what we saw over on CoinGecko. Now, if we jump over to the audit here, you can see this is what we're talking about here. It was requested on back on the 9th and was revised on the 11th. All are resolved here, okay, for the audit report, the preliminary audit. And we'll continue to keep you up to date on the official audit and what's coming down the pike. In terms of another piece of information, liquidity locked. Let's address this. They have extended the lock on their LP for a future for a further, rather, 6 months. Okay, the LP liquidity pool is now locked for 409 days and will be extended further as we go along. The community right now is 100% safe. That is great to see and great transparency from the team here over at Shiryu Inu. So let's take a look at their Twitter page too. And they've also been reporting on some interesting insights that they've got going on right now. Hey, they crossed over 10,000 followers on Twitter, as well as 10,000 over on Telegram as well. 24K holders just hit that 13 hours ago. Just crossed that mark. They've gained about 300 holders since then. And here you could see what I mentioned before. This was from yesterday. Extended LP lock can be viewed here. Okay, we've been given the green light to post the preliminary report here. Feel free to read it for yourself. And you could take a look at that. That is something I just pulled up there in that PDF as well. They're making that public to investors, which I love. All 24,000 people who invest in Shiryu can go and read the audit, take a look at it. That is transparency at its finest right there. Putting forth the document that they are receiving from Certik. Love that. And as I mentioned, a couple milestones on social media. Just we're at 22K holders a couple days ago, so they've added a couple thousand holders in the past 48 hours. They're also live on FibSwap, a cross-chain DEX that allows the purchase of Shiryu with other network tokens such as BNB. This is just one of the number of new partnerships incoming. Stay tuned for more. for Shiryo Inu, and a lot more exchange listings could be down the pike as well. They were actually trending a couple days ago on crypto.com. They're trending there, which is interesting. And a couple other things happening here. They had their free minting take place until the free pack for everybody who minted a certain amount. That took place back on the 12th. And that was pretty cool to see, too. I reported on that in my last update for Shiryo. And we'll be watching for a few things right here in the near-distant future, that final audit report, which will come through, which it looks like it's going to all check out, look really good here. Preliminary results are looking fantastic. And I also want to see the gameplay a little bit more, too. We're going to hopefully dive into that as we go along as well. But this is one that I invested some of my own money into, and I'm pretty pumped about it. This is a really cool space. Shiryo Inu, a new NFT trading card game being developed to revolutionize the trading card game industry. So make sure you check them out. Of course, always do your own due diligence. Do your own homework. Love to hear your thoughts down below in the comment section. I know there are a few other assets in this space as well. Let me know your thoughts about them, where you think this area of the NFT space could be heading. And as always, thank you so much for stopping by the channel. Make sure you like the smash button, subscribe down there as well, and I will see you all in the next update.